Hello everyone. Welcome back to our series of the Black Magic and the Prashna Part 2.
Yeah,
Earlier we were talking about the chart and all. Now we will talk about the Shatkarma. And why I want to talk about it because there is so much nonsense going on, and because the world of Tantra is so out here. Everyone thinks, oh, there is someone doing something on me, and a lot of fear mongering going on, and people don't have an idea of how things work. All right. People think anyone can go and do this or that, but it does not work like that. So today's main agenda is that you guys get some more information on how these things actually work. All right, not the how you do it, but rather what is the logic behind it, how does it work, and just how rare these things are. It is not like you are gonna see some random guy and it's gonna to be done on him. And to help us today, we have the Kunal again here once again for our part two. So hello Kunal, how are you?
hello. Hello, Dirk bhai. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, man. So without any ado, let's start. What are the shatkarma? Would you like to add anything, or should I just start with it?
Oh, okay. So basically, as we see, nowadays, Jyotish and Tantra both are growing on social media, and people are getting to know more and more things about that. So nowadays, what I feel is that these things are getting vulnerable. Like people are, getting very attracted to them without having the proper knowledge. And what I feel is that without having the proper knowledge and having somebody to guide you, or somebody to tell you okay, what is right and what is wrong when you enter in such things. So you'll have to take care of certain things, which I probably see without that you will not be able to especially rectify whatever is happening inside you, inside your brain, or in your physically manifesting to you. So yeah, now you can start still by.
So let's start with what the satkarma actually is for people who don't know. Although
Mm-hmm.
everyone knows at this day and
Yeah,
age, very easy to find on ChatGPT or internet.
yeah,
But what
indeed.
it actually is, so basically, when you do certain tantric things and you're doing sadhana and all, there are certain specific prayogas. Or what the prayoga means is specific set of actions that you take to use your energy to influence some other people. All right. Now, this influence can be done in many different ways. Some of them, which everyone knows, is like things like Maran Mohan, Sambanam, Vashikaran, Chatan, and so on and so forth. So, if I had to go one by one, for example, let's start with the Maras. So, I will give you a definition for now, then I'll give you actual idea what's going on. Maran basically means that you are doing certain, you can say, tantric rituals and whatnot to try to kill someone, your enemies or whoever it might be. The mohana is basically where you are trying to influence a very big audience or something, so the people are more favorable towards you and whatnot. Good for politicians and all. Then there's the stambana where you are trying to win a court case or something. You are a lawyer maybe, or you're trying to put a lip on the your opponent or whoever it might be. Then there's a Vashikarana, which is so famous today. Everyone wants to do it to find their relationship, or someone is
Yeah.
left her. There's some affliction in the chat is going on, and the husband or wife is left, and then they are making a chart. Oh, I want to do a sattvic vashikaran. There is nothing like a sattvic vashikaran. Like, come on, please. Like some nonsense. All right, how do I bring
Yeah,
it and
indeed.
that? And yeah, all of nonsense is going on, and there are so many things like this. And if you Google online, before you get the information, you will find 10 different shops that are going to do it for you.
Yeah,
Pay 10,000, get the vashikaran done. All right. So
yeah.
this is what the basic level things are. So why I'm making this video? I had to make this video because recently I had a friend. Now that guy is in a particular group, and that group is having a lot of Gen people and 18, 20 year olds and who are into tantra and all whatnot. And
Mhm.
now my friend got into an argument with a particular guy, and the guy said like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a maran on you, and
Oh.
I'm gonna send some things and all." And then
Mm.
suddenly my friend, unfortunately, guy has a weak Mars and whatnot, or maybe he's running a bad dasha. I have not checked it yet. But
Mhm.
unfortunately, that person he becomes so frightened. He starts spamming my call on 3 a.m. And I'm
Oh.
not picking it up. Obviously, I'm on my sleep. But the next day, I call him like, "Hey man, what's going on? Why you call me along?" And he tells me, "Oh, this guy is doing this."
Mhm.
And for 30 minutes straight, I'm laughing. All right,
Okay,
I'm just
okay. Yeah.
laughing. Like, what the fuck is going on? What is that
Yeah.
bullshit?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what is that bullshit? All right.
Yeah.
So for people who get easily afraid, and it's normal to get afraid because you don't know about those things, all right? Maybe new to it and you've heard this word Omar and someone's gonna kill me, someone's gonna go over shikar on me, someone has taken my wife, what not, what not, what not. How does this thing work? All right. So for that, you have to understand that there is a particular mantra of the deity.
Yeah.
We are not going into the lower entities and all for now. Unless you are doing a Vashikaran using the particular deity power, like a Mahavidya, for example, or any other deity. All right. So what happens is that the particular mantra, you are getting a diksha from a guru and all, then you are doing the
Yeah.
mantra for fucking 5, 10, 15 years, whatever. All right.
Yeah.
Depending on your karma, it might take even more, it might take a little bit
Yeah.
less. So after that, you finally get the siddhi of the mantra. Maybe you are in connection with the deity. Maybe you have an ounce of a little bit power, and now your ego is inflating. Oh, I'm a big thing. I can do
Yeah.
something. All
Yeah.
right. And now you are eligible, or maybe you have some power to do vashika
Yeah.
or whatever the satkarma you want to do. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when is the satkam allowed? In what cases? So satkam is allowed in a very specific cases when, let's say, a disciple has done a betrayal of the guru. Guru throw happens, and then he's doing something else, starting
Mm.
his own fraud, diksha, and whatever. In
Mm.
that particular case, yes, it is allowed to be done on the disciple. If
Mm.
there is a Desdrohi, someone who
Mm.
has like done anything against the nation,
Yeah.
you can be allowed. Maybe there is a terrorist or something, you can do it. All right, very specific
Mm.
cases. These are the
Yeah.
cases that is allowed, not because your girlfriend ran away
Yeah.
from you. All right.
Mhm. Yeah.
In
Yeah.
these
In this.
cases, you are kind of allowed. Just because you're allowed does not mean you'll be able to do it. You need the siddhi of the mantra. As I mentioned, that mantra siddhi can take 5, 10, 15 years. I don't
Mhm.
mean 10 minutes a day. If you are doing for 4, 5 hours daily for 10, 15 years, then you might finally get the ability to do these things. All right. So now what happens? Now you have the ability to do these things. What happens? You do it once, the mantra power is gone, your siddhi is gone, and the devta will be krodit on you now. Okay, it is all
Yeah.
gone. One time
Yeah.
thing. You do it,
Yeah.
your karma is absolutely messed up, and now the devta is very krodit on you.
Yeah.
Now you cannot do anything. Your power is gone. Everything is gone. Okay. And in the first place, no one will get to the point where they will have this much of the power to influence a person.
Yeah.
All of the other thing they are saying, oh, I did this prayog within 2 days, this happened, that happened. That is all bullshit, delusional, all right? It does not
Mhm.
work like that. You need many, many years of japa and all to even get an ounce of the power to influence other person.
Mm.
All right. So now you think you have done it, your power is gone and all. Now you have to do a puruscharana of the Gayatri
Mm.
mantra, of the syllable
Exactly.
of the your mool mantra. What does that mean? Is let me give you an example. Let's say that you are using a certain mantra, which is nine akshari mantra for the Vashikaran or whatever Shatkam you are performing. All right, you had done a lot of sadhana, 10, 15 years, and you
Mm-hmm.
are so dumb, you took 500 rupees from on some
Mm.
client who is coming to you because you are running an online shop. The
Yeah.
client is coming to you, paying you 500. You are like, okay, I'm going to batch my 9 years of sadhana for this person of 500 rupee, and
Yeah.
I'm going to influence his girlfriend or whatever. You take the rupee. Now maybe
Yeah.
your fraud is working. Maybe you have the power. Okay, you are doing the shatkam, and it is
Mm.
working. Okay, now what happens? First and foremost, your siddhi will be gone. The devta will be very krodit on you. Okay. Now, if you
Mm.
have to get the siddhi of this particular mantra again, you have to do the 9 purush charana of the Gayatri mantra minimum. What does purush charan mean?
Minimum.
Purush
Yeah.
charan means that, let's say, for example, a mantra is 10 letters. You have to do the 10 lakh
Mm.
japa, that is known as the one Purush Charan. In the Kali Yuga, it is said that that times
Mm.
4 is the actual Purush Charan, so it will be 40 lakh for one mantra, that is one Purush Charan. You think you are able to do 9 Purush Charan of the Gayatri mantra, you have that much time to do a perform a Shatkam on someone.
Yeah.
After that, you do the Purush
Yeah.
Charan, then you have to try a lot of things, you have to try very hard to get the, again, the grace of the deity back. So if you think
Yeah.
someone who has done 10, 15 years is going to do Vashikaran or whatever for you for 10,000, 20,000, even 1 lakh or 2 lakh, that is all the scam. Nobody is going to do anything for you. All right, this is
Not.
not going
Not.
to work. It is
Yeah.
absolute dog shit if I have to say in good words.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, now you have
And
to think. All right, see,
yeah.
sorry, go on.
As you have mentioned, Tirth, what I will, like to add one thing in that. As you mentioned earlier, that we use these shatkarmas for deshadrohis, or some, if disciple cheats the guru or something like that. Like if we go to the basics, like if we go to the earlier times where our rishis used to perform these shatkarmas or something like that, you know what I feel is that tantra is the marg to reach that particular consciousness, or it is like tan or tra, the
One who protects the body.
bhedana of sharir, yeah, to be pierce the particular thing and reach the higher consciousness stuff. Now what I feel is these abilities were given to the rishis to as we recall the part where we see in the mythology, like asuras used to attack the rishis
Devas,
while they
yes.
while they used to do certain things and these things like that, and they used to use these things to protect themselves, not to harm somebody else, you know yeah. So this also, when we see in the kali yuga, like in the present times when we see these things, then also what I feel is in Kamakhya, in the earlier times, the place was so energetic. I remember one story from the times of Aurangzeb. You must have heard that one, when Aurangzeb was going to Kamakhya, and he was just reached the the forest part of that area with his whole army, and suddenly all of his army was vanished from there, and nobody was able to even touch the touch the heel of
Yes,
that
yes,
particular
yes.
area. For these kind of things we can use tantra, because it is for these things, to protect our particular dharma, our particular people, our particular, to protect the right thing. So nowadays people are, these things, these things are, like a little bit saturated as well. People with half knowledge are entering to this realm, and they just do bullshit, whatever, they are going to have that diksha from online, some guru or some stuff, and they will just keep on doing some mantras, and they're like, oh, this, and I see this entity and this and that stuff. I just laugh at times. As you have mentioned, why would somebody he or she will give someone else the power of his mantra, when while she is doing it for 10-15 years, and after that as well, Gayatri Purusha, and so on, like as you have mentioned.
I'm going to do.
Why would somebody be doing that? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So other thing with obviously you need to know what kind of person you are doing it on. What if that chart is so powerful, no matter what you do, nothing is going to happen.
yeah,
Keep
indeed.
doing your mantra, keep doing your prayog, nothing is going to happen.
Nothing
Why
is
did
going
I
to happen.
mention this? People will mention, oh, why don't you use your tantra to kill the terrorists? Why don't you kill this or that? But it does not work like that. That person also has a powerful chart. It is not like
Yeah,
some big name like we can't do the tantra on this or that enemy or nation or something, because they have their own power, they have their own karma, they have their own chart. All right, so it's not some you can do the mantra and it is done within 1 second. It does not work. Okay.
that is what, like, without karma you cannot have that particular thing as well on yourself. Yeah,
Yes.
no, nobody can
Yeah.
harm you at all. Hmm.
Yeah. So then you're thinking, oh, I will pay this person to the Vashikaran. In the first place, that's a scam because no one is going to do it. Second thing, maybe let's say whatever your luck is so good, you found a very powerful guru who is going to do it for you because he loves you or whatever. You also need to understand that the other person also has a chart which is powerful. Okay. Hopefully they are not having any weak planet. So you think I'm gonna do a tantra on an exalted Mangal Ketu chart in the Lagna. What do you think? Is it going to happen? It will backfire on you. Nothing is
Not
going to
at all.
happen to that person. Okay. So
Not
there
at
are
all.
certain charts and they are running certain dasha. If that dasha is so good, there is no one who can do anything to them. Okay. I mean, there are
Yeah.
people, they have the power which are beyond what we can say, but they are not going to do it on that person. You need to
Obviously,
understand that.
yeah, they won't be doing that. They won't be doing that.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the first thing you need to get out of mind is anyone who is saying, "Oh, I have this siddhi of this Mahavidya, that deity, this Devi, and I'm gonna kill you and send you a couple of pictures of skulls or blood or some shit." And don't do anything. This is some bullshit. You need to laugh at it because this is as funny as it can get. All right,
Yeah,
like
indeed.
just laugh at it. All right, this is not
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
happen. And obviously, if you're having unfortunate person, you are having a Rahu moon together, whatever, you're easily scared or whatever. I will still
Mhm.
assure you if something happens that is only your coincidental dasha and transit, that is
Yeah,
nothing going on.
yeah.
Okay. No
Hmm.
one has the ability. Why did I
Hmm.
mentioning? Why am I creating another video about this? Because we have mentioned the black magic. Now, every delusional person on the internet is going to think my auntie done something on me. This person has done something on me. It does not work like that. Okay.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It is
It
not
does.
this easy.
Yeah.
All right. You have a better chance of winning the Olympics than getting a siddhi of a deity at this point. So you have
Indeed,
to
bhai.
understand. Okay.
Hmm.
So you have to understand that this thing does not work like that for the main deities. Now we come to the lower deities.
Hmm.
Okay. So let's say someone has a siddhi of some Pisachini, Karn Pisachini, this, that, Pret, wo, ye, wo, Bhoot, wa, blah. And then they are saying, "Oh, I'm gonna send the prey on you," and so on. Funny thing. So that particular person who my friend was afraid of, that person is saying, "I have a pisachni, I'm gonna ruin you," blah blah blah. I don't even know what the argument was going on.
Yeah.
And that guy, my friend is sitting in Australia, this guy is sitting in India. You think that India, the plane is going to fly from the ocean of the Indian Ocean and go to Australia and all.
Yeah.
What is the nonsense? Okay. It does not work like that. Okay, you need some maybe.
Yes.
At least if you say, "Oh, I have your photo or something," I would still believe the person on a lower level. But you think something is going to fly up there on the Australian coast and he is going to do the tantra on you? That is some pure nonsense. Okay.
Pure
But let's
nonsense.
see. I
Yeah.
mean, okay, let's see. Let's see. Someone has a uh, siddhi of some lower entity. What can you do? Well, first and foremost, do your sadhana. Okay. What if you
Yeah.
don't have a guru? There are 100,000 things you can do if you don't have a guru. You don't need a guru to do certain astotra nama. You don't need for the kavacha of this certain aspect. There are certain kavacha with need initiation, but most of them are Vedic kavach and all. You can do none. You don't need anything. You can do astotra nam. You can do Durga Bhattis nam. You can do Surya Sahasranam. There's 110,000 things you can do. But people
Yeah.
are crying, "Oh, I don't have Diksha. I want to do mantra." You guys are gatekeeping. There is not being gatekeep for like there's 100 different things you can do without a Diksha. You don't want to do that. And you're crying
Mm.
about one single thing, which is Diksha. You are like, "Oh, you are not telling me about the Guru. You are not guiding me towards the Guru and all." Well,
Mm.
that is not my. मैंने ठेका थोड़ी रखा है किसी का. Same thing, right? Why should I get involved with anyone? I don't want to be
Yeah.
involved.
Oh,
But
yeah.
for people who don't have Diksha, you can do so many things. All right. If you don't want to do anything, at least have trust in your own chart. My chart is
Yeah.
strong. Why?
Yeah.
Who has the power to do anything? All right. Some booth prayed, small booth prayed chart. What is it going to do to you? Nothing. What if you see
Nothing.
something? Well, if you see something, go to sleep. Nothing is going to happen. What can it do? All right.
Nothing.
So you need to
Mm.
understand that this lower entity, they must have as much power as you give it to them. If you are doing the daily sadhana and then someone is telling it to you, like my friend in this case, were doing daily sadhana of certain
Mhm.
things. All right.
Mhm.
And he is so scared. And I'm laughing at him because he has no trust in his sadhana, first and foremost. All right. He
Why?
has no trust in the
Why?
deity. Like if you are doing the
Yeah.
sadhana, why do you care about whatever enemy, whatever whoever is doing on
That's
you?
what. That is what. That is what. Yeah.
And you are telling
Mm.
me that, "Oh, I'm doing the sadhana of this particular devi, and you are afraid of some lower tier, bhoot, pret, pisage. I have not
Mhm.
seen a more dumber guy than you.
Mm. Exactly, bro. Then why are you doing this stuff?
All
Yeah,
right.
I mean, if you do not have the trust in that particular deity as well.
Exactly, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I
Yeah.
understand there are certain transits and such and all where, Mercury is retrograde, maybe your Buddha is brushed, and you don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. Okay, I understand
Indeed.
that. But you need
Yeah.
to understand that these things cannot do anything to you. All right. You are not an
Yeah.
important person that someone is going to do very big pro, pay 1 crore to
Exactly.
someone to do all of this. All right. The people
Exactly.
do
Yes.
this and they do work. I'm not saying they don't work. But
Mhm.
I'm saying if you are doing your own sadhana, have the trust in it, have the trust in your own chart at least. Okay, that
Indeed.
there is one planet at least in your chart which is powerful that is going to help you.
Hmm.
Okay, there's not some nonsense where anyone can just come and slap you and nothing happens. Okay, so you need to be aware that all of this is bullshit going on. You think, "Oh, I bought some clothes or some shit and I'm doing Vashikaran and my ex is going to come back." Nothing is going to happen for you. Keep doing it. If they come
Yeah.
back, it is because of your planets and dasha and the karma, not because you did some ritual.
Yeah.
Maybe you are strengthening your seventh lord or something. That is an entirely different thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
that can work. That will have the manifested ability. Maybe you are wearing a gemstone for a particular thing. Don't wear the gemstone for your seventh lord, please. It's a mark. Have
It's a
that
matter.
brain.
Yeah.
But in general, maybe you are wearing a gemstone for Venus. That is good for you. So that you are getting good relationship and all. Makes sense to me. Okay, that works 100%. But you
Hmm.
think I'm doing some poop on the photo and that is going to bring someone, that's nonsense. All right.
Not at
So
all. Not at all. Yeah.
yeah, specifically for the Instagram people and all, pay for this yagya, that yagya, pay for the Vashikaran, Tantric Baba, ye wo.
Yeah.
All
Hmm.
bullshit. Okay, nothing is going to. You think that person has that much power? He's consulting 10,000 people, taking 500 rupees from everyone. And that 500 rupees, he's doing Vashikaran for 10,000 people. I have not seen a bigger Siddha Purush than this person then.
I don't know who they are fooling. I don't know whom they are
Yeah, man.
trying to.
So,
Yeah.
what are some sadhanas, very basic level sadhana you would recommend people? Like, okay, I understand. What if someone does something, you want some protection? What can you do? Or what
First
would
of
you
all,
consider? Yeah,
if the person is like, first of all, I'll see the chart, and if the person is not in potential, have the potential enough to go for the Ugra Devi Devtas,
yeah.
then first and foremost I'll go with the so many things like
So what will you
I'll
start with? Lagna Lord deity?
yeah, Lagna Lord deity, ninth Lord, or
Ninth Lord deity. Lagna Lord
yeah,
deity.
yeah,
So
yeah,
let's
ninth
give
Lord.
the examples like what anyone can worship. I would, but we can go with the Adi Devatas, I think, right?
Adi Devtas,
Anyone can
yes,
worship. Okay.
right,
So
right.
let's start with
So
the, for example, Mercury.
Mercury. So for Mercury, I'll say ki the person can go with Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, Vishnu
Narayan.
Bhagwan. Yeah, Narayan.
Narayan. Do
That
Vishnu
person,
Sahasranam, you are good.
ha,
Even if you're
we are good.
Mercury time case, do Vishnu
Yeah.
Sahasranam, you're good.
And if also and if the person is having some certain kind of trouble, then we can also just Narsimha Kavach. That also gives no harm.
Yeah,
Yeah, Narsimha
yeah.
Kavach and this.
Especially because they're so good with your skin issue and all, right? You can also do
Yeah.
the Sudarsana sadhana and all.
Hmm.
Very good with the skin because you increase
Yeah.
the heat in your body and all. Obviously, don't please find some 50 letter nursing a mantra I'm gonna do. You'll go blind. Okay. Just
Yeah.
do the what you can do is you can do the Vishnu Kavach, you can do the Narayan Kavach, you can do the Narsimha Kavach, you can do the 108 times of Narsimha. This
Hmm.
thing shall be
Hmm.
done. No initiation required. Okay.
Hmm.
You don't need to
Hmm.
go some big ass mantra or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start. That's for the Mercury. What about Mars?
For Mars. For Mars, first and foremost, I'll go with if not Ugra, then I'll go with Hanumanji. I'll give the
Hanuman.
sankalpa. Yeah, I'll give the sankalpa to them to recite some Bajrang Bana, or there is Padvana Stotra of Hanuman.
Okay.
That is so much powerful. I've seen that in my experience as well. That is so much powerful, Hanuman Badvanala, and I've seen that because there is some kind of bijas in that, like the stuff comes ki Reem Shreem and certain kind of
Yeah.
bijas in there, and that is particularly for these kind of people only, for protection from this. Yeah,
Okay.
so
What if
I'll
someone is
recommend for
not
that.
like too aligned? Maybe they want to do something else. What are the options for the Mars?
For the Mars, then maybe we can go with Skanda.
Skanda, 100%.
Skanda,
Okay, I was
yeah,
about to say this because that is Adi Devta of the month, you do Kartik
yeah,
sadhana. But
yeah,
you need to remember that when you are doing any Martian sadhana, Hanuman is the Vijitam Kartike. You
mm.
have to be brahmachari. If you are not
Exactly.
brahmachari, it will beat you
It
all
will
your ass
backfire.
first.
It will backfire 100%.
Okay. You
Yeah,
cannot be indulging in all of this. Why?
yeah,
Because the Mars is Marankarak in the seventh house.
seventh house. Yeah,
Right?
indeed,
You cannot
indeed.
indulge in all of this. You can do, there is 100 different things you will find. There
Yeah.
are Stotran for Kartik, there is a Kavach, Tansi Kavach of Skanda you can do. We are
Mm.
good to go. So obviously we are not giving any mantras or you don't require mantras. Even if you
Yeah.
do the 108 names, that is more than enough for you. Okay. Also other
Yes.
thing, let's start with the Jupiter.
Jupiter. For Jupiter, I'll say ki you can go with Samba Sadashiva. Yeah.
Shiva.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Adi
Lord
Dev.
Shiva directly you can I guess
Yeah.
Shiva Sahasranama, Shiva
Yeah.
Kavacha,
Dev
100
Kavach. Yeah.
different there's so many things about Lord
There are so
Shiva.
many things. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
many things.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Anything will be done. But people will use that brain, oh, I'm gonna go Shiv
Oh.
Kavach.
Okay. So
Well,
now, if they are having some kind of connection with Rahu or some, then they can go with Bhairav Kavach. But
I
Bhairav
guess
Kavach.
that, but then again, that is your
Mm.
responsibility, your consequences. We are still recommended you are to do Bhairava, but not for Jupiter. That will be more of the Rahu domain.
No, Rahu
For the
domain. Yes.
Jupiter is purely
Ha.
you do the Dakshinamurti
Yeah.
Stotram or something.
Dakshinamurti.
If you
Yes.
don't want to do the deity sadhana, then do the Astotra Nam of each of the planet.
Hmm.
Lagna Lord, do Astotra Nam Jupiter, 108
Yeah.
names, very easy to find and works very fast.
Bhairav. Yeah.
Okay.
It works. Hmm.
What else? Let's go with the Venus. Very easy.
Venus. Lalita Sahasranam works very good for
Yeah, but
Venus.
again,
Hmm.
I would not too much recommend it and all because opinion
Yeah.
is very divided. You need Diksha, you
Yeah.
don't need Diksha.
Okay.
We don't want to
Okay.
get into that. So that is the easier choice. You do the Lakshmi Ashtotra Nama.
Lakshmi
Lakshmi is
Ashtottara
the
Nama.
Adi Devata of the Venus.
Hmm.
Easiest thing to do. You want to do Lalita Sahasranam, you are doing it, but do it.
Sri Suktam. Sri Suktam as well works good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not getting involved. You want to do,
Yeah.
you are having good time, do it. You don't
Yeah.
want to do, you want to get Diksha, you do it.
That's up to
That
them.
is out
Yeah.
of, that's up
Yeah.
to you. Okay.
That's
I'm
up
not
to them.
recommending or not recommending it. Entirely up to the
Hmm.
person. Because
Yeah.
there are so many different sampradayas, each have different line of thought.
Opinions.
All
Yeah.
right.
Exactly.
In my
Hmm.
sampradaya, it's not recommended, so I'm not recommending anyone. That's all.
Hmm.
You want to do it, you find some other sampradaya that is saying, oh,
Hmm.
anyone can do it, you do it.
Hmm. Yeah.
Anyone
Indeed.
can do the Lakshmi Astotra Nama, no
Hmm.
issue. You can do it, increase the power of your Venus. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
move on to the Ketu. Very easy to
Uh,
guess.
Ganapati.
Ganapati. Okay.
Yeah. Ganapati.
Ganapati.
We will go with the Ganapati. You know, and for Ketu. Ganpati works very good. Like I've seen in my experience as well. Like we will connect the Muladhara Tattva here. Like from the very basic, you will get the protection of that particular deity. Okay, because without Ganpati, you can do nothing in any kind of Sanatana thing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Even for the
so
people who have back-to-back Pitu dosh, Ganpati
yeah,
is your deity because the Pitru strain of Muladhara Chakra, all
yeah,
the karmas, specifically the karmas for the Pitru and all,
mm,
Ganpati can take care of them. Ketu affliction, Jupiter Ketu second house, Ketu moon, whatever. You
yeah.
the Mula Nakshatra, uh, you do the Ganapati first. Okay. But
Ganpati
again,
first.
people will say, oh, Rahu Ketu don't have a lordship. When should I worship this deity? What do you recommend?
Then again, the thing is, if people are not going to believe in that, then I'll say ki dispositor, go with their dispositors and their adhidevtas. Yeah, yeah. If the person is not going to believe in that particular thing, then go with the adhidevta of their
Yeah, but for
dispositors.
people who are believing a little bit, the Rahu has two lordship, being the
Oh
Virgo
yeah.
and Aquarius, and the Ketu
Virgo,
has two lordship, being the Sagittarius, sorry, Scorpio and the Pisces. So
Scorpio and
now the
Leopard.
question comes for the Virgo, do I take the Mercury or do I take the Rahu? Take whichever is stronger.
Whichever is stronger. Yeah, indeed.
Okay, take
Yes.
whichever is stronger. If you
Yeah.
don't know anything, do Narayan. It will work for you.
Work for you. Yeah.
If you want to be smart, then think. Okay, let's
Yeah.
come to the next one. Saturn
Uh, for Saturn, again, Vishnu, Narayan,
is the only
Shiva,
devata
Kali.
for this Saturn. You can go
Yes,
Kali and all, but again,
yes,
entirely depends on the person itself.
person.
Many people I have seen they will start Kali sadhana moment the Saturn does starts. Saturn AD, Saturn in the
Yeah,
Lagna, Saturn in the ninth or fifth house, they will start it. They will
started.
start
Yeah,
some Bhairav sadhana, Kali sadhana. The Saturn or the Rahu will be involved in some way or some.
it will.
Else they will
Yeah,
not go there.
yeah, yeah. AK will be involved there. Like Saturn can be the AK or something like that stuff.
Yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's actually a very easy thing. Let's say for people who are running the Sade Sati, then there
Mhm.
will be people, oh, Sade Sati not in BPHS, it does not exist. Well, if someone is having a problem, what can they do? Even if it does not exist.
they'll they'll have to surely go. देखो, there's a particular aspect we see for remedies. First of all, we'll see कि
Yes.
how the planet is working in an individual chart. But
Right.
again, when we are talking about basics, then we'll go for again Narayana or maybe to Hanumana. ठीक है, for Sade Sati, it's like basic things to suggest someone. Yeah.
Let's say that someone wants some faster results. I would
Hmm.
recommend go directly to the planet. Fastest.
Fastest. Yeah.
But it is not the best.
Not the best. Not at all.
Choose your path.
Yeah.
But it is like, okay, this is Dasha running for 2 months. I'm doing my daily sadhana. What can I
Hmm.
do extra? Do
Hmm.
that particular dasha, astotranam or something,
Hmm.
so that it is a little bit more beneficial for you, for
Yeah.
example. All right, you can do that. Have I missed any? Oh, Rahu, what can we do?
For Rahu,
There is
Durga.
a Durga Devi. All
Yeah.
right, there's another deity that comes in, but I'm not going to say her name. Okay, we don't want any controversy here. But Durga
Yeah.
Mat, you
Yeah.
can do Adi Devata of the
Uh,
Rahu.
yeah. Yeah.
Best
Yeah.
thing. You can do the Saptashati, again, initiation and all, but you can do the Argala Stotram. You can do the Chandi Kavacham. You can do the
Yeah.
32 names of Durga. You can do the
Yeah.
108 names of
So
Durga.
easy. Yeah. Durga Kavach
If
and
you
all.
want to be a very smart person, okay, I go find the Sulini Durga mantra online, do it without initiation, then you deal with the consequences. I don't care. Okay. But these are
That's
the things
already
that the people can do. Have I missed any planet? I'm not sure. Have we covered all?
moon.
What about the moon? I think that
Yeah.
is also Lord Shiva or the
Lord
Gauri or
Shiva,
Parvati.
Gauri or Parvati. Yeah. Again.
Gauri or
Hmm.
Parvati. Okay,
Yes.
same thing. Have we missed anything? I think we got all the Ketu, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, Sun, Mars, Moon,
Yeah. We have
Saturn now.
discussed. Yeah. We have
All
discussed.
right. So
Sun.
another thing. Yeah, sorry, go on. Sun.
Sun. Sun. Now,
Very easy.
very
Yeah,
easy.
go on.
Like yeah. Yeah. For Sun, first of all, the person can surely reach the Surya Dev, and then Shiva.
Shiva.
Only yeah, Shiva or Surya Dev. Only these can
Other people,
appreciate.
they if they have the bhakti and all, they can also do Sri Ram.
Huh. Yeah. Sri
Okay?
Ram.
Sri
Yeah.
Ram,
Obviously.
Surya Dev, Lord Shiva. Kind of Lord Shiva kind of works everywhere. You can do. And it is
Yeah.
not like you, oh, I need to go to this particular deity. If you are doing some Narayan sadhana, you are doing Devi sadhana, don't worry about any of them.
Yeah.
Do what you
No.
like
No. No. Yeah.
and continue that.
Exactly.
For people who
exactly.
are having a specific problem, this is for those people. You are not doing any sadhana. You want to see what will work fastest, what will help me. Anyway, anything and everything will help you. It is a time that it takes based on your karmas. So we are just giving
Surely.
you, okay, well, this is the fastest you do this. This will be the fastest remedy you can do. Okay. Again, depends on your karma. Some people will have result in 2 days. Some people will not. Okay. So that is the thing. Other
Yeah.
thing for career, what will you recommend? Oh, do the sadhana of your Amatyakaraka.
Amatyakaraka. Yes.
Okay.
Pratyali Devata, Amatyakaraka. Yeah. Palan Devata.
Amatyakaraka, find the second highest degree planet in your chart. Start directly worship the planet. Okay, if you don't want to do anything, it will work out.
Ashtottara. Yeah. Hmm.
Now people will say, "Oh, Amatyakaraka is not related to 10th house. It is not my career planet. Where are you finding all this?" Well, you need to understand that karmas are divided into different karakas. All right, depending whichever system you are using, there will be Amatyakaraka. Whether you
Yeah.
consider Rahu, Ketu or not, whether you consider 7 or 8 karakas, there will be Amatyakaraka. So your Atma Karaka is your highest karma, that is the king of your chart.
Yeah.
Amatyakaraka is your minister who is sitting at your Agna Chakra, right? So through your Agna Chakra, you can control the all of the remaining chakras,
Chakra.
then you can dissolve the karmas. So if you worship the directly Amatyakaraka deity, that will make sure that everything is aligned in your life, that minister will help you, and then you can worship the Atmakaraka deity if you want to.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Surely.
But I have seen people will mainly worship the planet that is in the fifth house deity
Hmm.
or their Atmakaraka deity. Most of the times I have seen they will directly worship them. And that's
Directly.
fine. You do what you want, okay? You are doing something, keep continue doing it. Don't worry about anything.
Yeah. Indeed. Indeed.
Okay?
Hmm.
So people need to understand, don't jump from one thing to another, one thing to another. You are doing
Stick with
one
one.
sadhana one day, yeah, going
Yeah.
another. It is not going to work out for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
But this thing can be considered now. We can pick up a topic that you understand now again. Because supposed to be shatkarma, no? Because we have went there. Why
Hmm.
not talk about the Tithi deities?
Yeah.
Okay. Tithi deities. What? Let's say this is the best remedy. Your seventh house, seventh lord does not matter. What matters is the Tithi you are born on for
For
your relationship. Did anyone tell you
for
that?
relationships. For relationships, yes. For making partnerships over there or any kind of relation, Tithi is
Yes.
considered the best. Yes.
You never knew. Tithi is responsible for your relationship more than your seventh lord, seventh house, planet in the seventh house.
Plant in
But
the
we
seventh
don't
house.
know
Yes.
Panchang. Who uses Panchang? So basically, the Tithi is your relationship between the sun and the moon. All
Yeah.
right, when you are born. And if you worship the deity who is ruling your Tithi, your relationship will suddenly become very good.
Indeed.
Example, you are born on the Naraka Chaturdashi, K14, Krishna Paksh
Krishna.
Chaturdashi. What should you worship?
Rudra.
You need Rudra Avatar, okay,
Rudra.
Bhairava Avatar, Shiva.
Hmm. Shiva.
You need
You'll
to
have to.
worship that. Okay, you don't want to worship any of these things. Worship your TC deity. That will take care of your relationship. You don't need to propagate your seventh house, seven lord, all that. Worship the TC deity. Okay, that is your relationship with the world.
Yes.
You improve that, everything else will be taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a logical concept. See the Tithi Lord in your chart, it will be affected if you're not having relationship. There is no
Yeah.
chance your Tithi
No
Lord is
chance.
not afflicted and you are crying about your relationship.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. It can never happen like that. Yeah.
So there are different Tithi deities, and I'm sure you'll find them if you Google. All right. I think I can make a guide or something of the different Tithi deities,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
That will be
you
well.
can find them. But
Hmm.
because certain Tithi will have deities which is Yama and whatnot, you cannot worship them. Now what do we do? Find some similar energy, worship them.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, I am born on the Krishna Saptami Tithi, which is the favorite Tithi of Surya Devata.
Surya.
All
Surya
right, Manu
Devata.
Saptami. So I need to worship Surya Devata. Very important for me. Until and unless my sun is very good in my chart and all, I will have issue. Okay. So if I worship Surya Dev, my Tithi dose will be gone. After my Tithi dose is gone, my relationship will be improved by a lot.
Yeah.
So worshipping the Tithi deity is very important. You need to worship them. Okay. Specifically for people who are born on the Amavasya, who are born on the Naraka Chaturdashi. Okay, you need to worship them. Without them, you will be in a big issue.
Mhm.
Any other thing you would like to add on from the Tithi side?
Okay, so as we all know, so there are certain deities associated with the Tithi, and as you have said, okay, without seeing the Tithi Lord and how it is working in your chart. How is it making relationship with the seventh Lord or seventh house? Even if the seventh house is disturbed in your chart, but the Tithi Lord is sitting very well, then also we can say that this person might find the spouse very early, but we can surely say that marriage will happen at some particular time. Yeah, so
Have you
that's the
seen
thing.
where, for example, seventh house, seven lord, excellent placement,
Yeah,
Tithi lord is afflicted and
yeah, I've
doesn't have
seen that.
marriage?
I've seen that. I've seen that. Even the person was like, okay. So the thing is, ki, like seventh lord and seventh house even are good in good position. Then also if we have tithi affliction, person will have few relationship, but they will break due to certain kind of things. Like that will solely be seen from the individual chart, but it would be playing the role like that. Like if tithi lord is afflicted, then you can do nothing about without propitiating that particular deity. Yeah.
Makes sense. For
Yeah.
people who are into Gun Milan, Kundli Milan, ye wo, find
Okay.
your
So
Tithi Sputa. Find your Tithi Sputa.
okay, Tithi Sputa. Nobody
Match
knows
it
about
with
that.
your, yeah, okay. Match it with your wife's Tithi Sputa. Don't match
Yeah.
your Gun Milan. Match
Yeah.
your Tithi.
Yeah.
See where the Sputa is sitting from each other. See your Tithi Lord and their Tithi Lord. And then see the Gun Milan.
Then though it's going to fantastically work for any human being.
Okay. If you want to have children, you need to see the Tithi Sputa. Without it, you
Yeah.
cannot have it. If the Tithi Sputa are afflicted, both of them are sitting in bad position, you will have
Yeah.
issue.
You will have issue. 100%, 100,000%. The
Okay,
person is
well,
going
now
to have
people
issue.
don't know how to find the Tithi Sputa. Well, you go
We are not
calculate.
going there. We are not going there. We are not going in this
Let us
calculation.
keep some of our secret.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are not going there.
Okay.
So
Uh,
yeah. Hmm.
so again, there is a yoga sputa and there is couple other things I will not mention.
No, 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 no,
But there is a
no.
lot of things hidden in the Panchanga.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, it is lost the knowledge with the time unless you
yeah.
go learn from someone or maybe you have a sadhana which can give you some knowledge. You will not be able to find it easily.
No, no. Nobody
Okay.
will be able to. Nobody.
Unfortunately. But I
Yeah,
would recommend that even before I check the chart, I would check the Panchanga and I will just say if I see a bad Tithi or something, bad Nakshatra, something, bad Karana, whatever, I'll just say, hey, you worship this. Don't worry about anything else. Because
yeah.
until and until that dosh is removed, nothing will happen.
Indeed, indeed. Nothing will happen to that person if that person is doing
Yeah.
particular thing
Now,
related to
obviously,
Panchanga.
because astrology is so big, so vast, there is like 10,000 different sadhanas, 100 different deities based on 100,000 different techniques. What do I worship? What do I do? But don't fall in this, okay? Don't set astrology. Just
Hmm.
pick one, whatever you like. You don't need to see your chart. You don't need to do anything. Just pick what you like and keep doing it. Eventually, you will be guided wherever you are supposed to go. For people who want to, oh, I want to experiment a little bit with my karmas and all, let's try this or that. You go for all this. All right, you can try all this. It will work
Yeah,
out, but again, it's on and off.
yeah. It's on and off.
All right.
Indeed.
So I hope
Yeah.
we are very clear about how the Vashikaran and stuff works and it's all
Yeah, yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
Very clear. Yeah.
absolute scam and the
I,
lower
I
entries
mean,
and all. Yeah, sorry, go on.
people are going to have a particular clear idea in their mind after this particular conversation. Like there is no
Yeah, yeah,
nothing which
yeah,
have we have
yeah.
remained shady
So
or
even
something
if you
like.
want to get it something done, you need to know what you are asking for. This is not easy.
Yeah, that part is not easy at all. Yeah. Hmm.
So yes. And
Yeah.
for the lower entities and all, where if you are worshipping a Mahadevi, why are you worrying about lower entity? All
Lower
right.
entities.
Doesn't make
Obviously.
sense to me.
Mhm. Not at all. Hmm.
And obviously,
Yeah.
there are Rudraksha and whatnot, and what you can wear for your Marankaraka sthana or the dosha and all. But let's say, don't know anything, wear Tanmukhi.
Dasmukhi Rudraksha
Okay.
is yeah good to go.
That's mostly the Tanmukhi, the Rudraksha for the Janardana form of the Vishnu,
Vishnu. Yeah.
one who is residing in your 10th house. Okay. Once you wear that, no graha bada, shada,
N-
affliction, bhoot, pret, pisad, nothing works.
Nothing works. Yes.
All right.
Nothing.
You wear it, you forget it. Don't worry about anything else. But oh, I'm wearing a Rudraksh, nothing is happening. What is the going on? Well, you need to do the mantra daily for your Rudraksh. Else how it's going to work for you? It
Obviously,
is not some you
without
put it
that,
on and it is done. No, it does not work like
yeah,
that.
it doesn't work
Okay,
like
it does not
indeed.
work. Unfortunately, it is like the same as the you have to do the pran pratishtha. Do it yourself. Very easy to do. Wear it. Do the sadhana of the deity. Do the Vishnu
Mm,
Sahasranam. Easy thing. All right. There
that
are
would be
different
necessary.
different Rudraks for different different things and whatnot. But that is
Yeah.
an entirely different topic. I just mention it because it is Anyone can wear it. There's no restriction on wearing Tenmukhi. You don't need any yoga, nothing. You can wear it. It is a very good protection. Given that you are doing the daily sadhana of Vishnuji, because it is like you are getting a stone. Rudraksha is like a wood. Okay, it doesn't have any energy by itself. Maybe it can protect you in certain circumstances, but if you want to actually make the use of it, you have to do the sadhana so that the Rudraksha is daily getting the energy to protect you.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And obviously, there is the entire thing of the gemstones you can wear, and this and that and whatnot. But that is
Yeah.
for an entire different topic.
Yeah.
So
That.
I hope people get some idea on the Vashikaran bullshit that's going on and all of these
No,
things that
no.
are
It
going
will.
on. And
It's a very clear conversation. If somebody won't get the idea from here, then I don't know what's going to make of them.
yes,
Yeah.
so yes,
Yes.
don't be afraid is all I'm saying
Yeah.
on this marga, whether it be astrology or spirituality or anything. You
Yeah.
have to be fearless.
You have to be fearless. Indeed, if you are entering the realm of spirituality, you have to be fearless. Yeah, that's what matters.